originally, the original drummer of the band left to go to med school. And for us at the time, we thought that everything was over. We thought the band was going to be done. So the first lyric of the song is, "Gravely now we stare at indecision." And that's pretty much summing up how we felt. It was kind of like having a rug swept out from beneath your feet. So that's the beginning of the song is kind of talking about that, us dealing with it. Then there's a middle verse section where it's kind of me yelling at him for walking out. And then the last vocal part is kind of me telling myself it's going to be okay. So I don't know if we've even explained that to each other, but we might surprise ourselves today with some...
Well, the lighter side of that title is back in the day we used to have video cameras, and we would capture the chaos quite often. And Miro was backstage at the time, and I happened to have my camera with me, and he had a little toilet malfunction. He was screaming for the plunger, and we made him suffer for a little bit, and I got it all on tape. And I think the song was written right about then. And then pretty much every bathroom that we went backstage for the next couple of years, we kept running Miro's plunger on any plunger that was backstage.
The other part about the plunger is that you try to fix a situation and then like walked away. What are you doing? The plunger's broken. Inside out. Because he kind of fucked it up. But it was certainly not broken, so he learned that. He got to learn that that's not a broken plunger as well. I think that was a good lesson. Can't break a plunger. Can't break a plunger.
Did any of you have any idea what that song was about? Did we ruin it for you? I'm going to ruin a lot of things if that's the case. Thank you. That song was it's called In the Kitchen, and one of the few things that we've actually named that makes sense in this band. We don't name with any reason behind it, as you can see by the name of the band. But it's a whole other story. This song came about. I want to say it was in Kentucky.
That was Aggie Theater, Colorado.
Colorado, yeah.
Yeah, it was actually the beginning of a Stewart. It was just a simple chord progression. It just kind of came to me all of a sudden. And
Jake, you were wearing those glasses. It was kind of like the Mormon thing.
Oh yeah, it was kind of like Al from Mo glasses, actually. And yeah, I think the glasses helped me call the song. Yeah. But yeah, it was just that simple four chord riff, all minor chords, just E minor, B minor, D minor, A minor, and then I was like, I think we got something here. And then slowly we got a B section going, which was the, and then the, which just takes the chords and makes them major. And then the minor chords are same chords, just major minor.
Yeah, it came together kind of slowly over several months. That first night he played the riff, I sometimes will try and improv something vocally, and I kept saying something about it being cold in the kitchen. I was just picturing my apartment in Chicago at the time. I lived across the street from Jake, which is really bizarre. We both moved to Chicago and then moved across the street from each other. It was a fertile time to be songwriting, but I was just picturing my apartment. It was so cold in the kitchen, literally, that you had to leave slippers by the kitchen floor because you walked in there, it was just freezing. Because we didn't have any money when we moved here, or to Chicago. So I was chinsing on all the bills. So the lights were low and the heat was down.
Yeah, I kind of remember at the Temple Club in Michigan working on, I think it was one of Chris's first shows where we actually played it. Because it was with Mike in the band when we first started playing it. I think that was in maybe fall of '02 or so. Yeah, and then we finally played it live and kind of pulled it together once,
wow,
Chris was there to help us.
We gotta make a radio song.
I remember we had this part and we hadn't touched it for a while, and I remember showing Jake this part, and I was like, now we need a spot. We need something to stick these two together. And he was like, I got it. That was it. And then we got to this part, and he was like, well, we need to get to this. And he's like, I got it. It was that simple.